It's a meeting too. Grab a plate and stay a while. We're serving up the stories with a down-home style. Outdoors, culture, and life's little surprises. Come for the heart and let's make memories. Meeting two podcasts. We're glad you're here.
And we hot.
Back in the studio.
I've got a issue. What is that?
I don't know.
I'm sure we're recording.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know what that means.
I think that's just showing our volumes up top.
No, I'm talking about the microphone with a slash through it.
I don't know.
I don't either. I've not seen that before. I don't know if I can touch it and it does anything or not. I don't know what it is.
Is it maybe because we're not currently on the Bluetooth? Because I see a Bluetooth sitting there now.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Hopefully it'll work.
Hopefully all is well.
Yep. Well, anyway, tonight we've had somebody, well, she's been on before, but we've had all kinds of technical difficulties getting her on. So hopefully here in a few minutes, we'll have Laura Edell from way down in South Mississippi. I don't know what the little town she's from. She'll tell us. Catch up with her. We're going to talk ticks, Lyme disease, chronic Lyme disease, which is like a long-term disease. It don't go away, or it just persists and persists. Antibiotics and stuff aren't taking care of it. But she's the person to talk to. She's been suffering with this. She's in and out of the hospital. Sweet girl, lady, I guess. I call them girls. Everybody's girls to me. When you're old like I am, they're all girls. So anyway, I think it'll be loads of information tonight. So bear with us. I've got questions. I've got some on my phone I'm going to try to ask, and we're going to try to stay on topic. I'm sure we'll talk a little of everything in the beginning, but we'll definitely get into the meat of this tick issue. All right, I think we've got, what did we say, Laura? The queen of Lyme disease on the line with us, way off down in no man's land, Alabama. Where'd you say, Linden?
Linden.
And I told you this morning, I was kind of upset you was in Coleman.
Yeah.
You could have come right
I
on
got
over.
some people in Coleman.
Well, I know you did. You got two sitting right here.
I know.
You could have rode over here yesterday and we could have knocked this out and you sit in the studio.
Yeah.
I was so tired. I had a great weekend, but I was so tired. I was wore out. I'm burnt.
Well, tell us a little bit about that. Oh my, the rain's fixing to start here. So go ahead.
So we, not just me, a bunch of us went to Nashville with Water Cowboys, one of my buddies, Joseph Edwards, he's part of that, and Drake. So many different partners, companies came together to raise over, I think it was $70,000 for St. Jude.
No better charity either.
No.
I'm telling you, like, it was just to see so many people come together and just raise money was just great.
So how does that work? What were y'all doing?
Literally, it was just a sandbar social. We had raffle tickets piece, and the raffle tickets they had 3 boats to give away. There were so many prizes, but you bought tickets and walked away with a boat. Somebody walked away with 3 boats.
Wow. Sound like a good
not
time.
all together, but there was one apiece. But
Well, you had hot weather, so the water
I had
must
a
have
heck of
felt
a
good.
time, and it was like 104 degrees.
104.
Yeah.
Did you stay in the water more than anything?
Heck yeah, I did. And see, I'm from the land of Caucasia.
Yeah.
So I had to keep the sunscreen on, and it was hot. It was hot. I'm so white. I didn't realize how white I was until that day.
You need to get out a little more. Get a little sun
I'm trying
on
to
you.
get out. Yeah, I got to do better.
Yeah.
I got to do better. Y'all have to come next year to the.
Well, I
Sandbar
really
Social.
didn't know anything about it until I saw you say something about it. I hadn't seen
We got
nothing.
outfits for it.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got some outfits. You should have been here 4th of July and saw our what would you call that?
Those are singlets.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know our little fashion show we put on down on the dock. Yeah.
I need pictures.
Well, yeah,
We burnt those.
yeah. Those will never make social
Y'all burnt
media.
those?
No, but I do have some. I might
I won't
send you
share it
one.
but one time.
No, you won't share it at all. I forbid anybody from taking pictures. And they did. My wife took pictures, to be honest with you. But I said that cannot hit social media because, we're trying to grow this thing. And
We both own companies.
yeah, we
They
both
would.
own,
Y'all-
we
I mean,
own
you would get
businesses.
famous. I mean,
Oh, no.
OnlyFans wouldn't even stand a chance.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what Only Flab. That's what I could be on. Only Flab.
I thought I'd call it Chubbies.
Chubbies. Yeah.
Chubbies. Chubbies are us.
There you go. So
Yeah.
anyway, I'll. You'd never be able to share
I need to
that.
see this
So,
picture.
well, yeah, but
You let
I
us.
wouldn't share it one time.
no, you couldn't share it at all. Now, see, you just ruined it. So
You have to.
I just ruined it. I just ruined
you won't
it.
get that one. I'll next
Somebody
time.
needs to sneak it to me.
No, somewhere. Well, there's nobody's got it. That's the whole
No.
thing. No one listening would have it.
Those are locked in.
So yeah,
Locked in.
they're in the vault. They'll come out one day, I'm sure. But
At your funeral.
you'll have. Yeah, my funeral.
when it flips through, everybody you on
There.
on the lily pad.
Yeah, we were in patriotic red, white, and blue singlets, and so
America.
I got.
Yeah. We celebrated
Was
our
it a
250th.
thong?
No, it wasn't. I think a thong would have been better.
It was probably about the only time I tried to make that walk, and I
Or a
failed.
leaf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
At least.
You'll have to next time I see you.
Yeah.
Probably February in Nashville somewhere. I suppose you're going to be in Nashville, or hopefully you
I'm
will.
gonna make sure I got my meta glasses on. That way I can take a good picture.
Oh, no, don't bring them.
No, you won't be wearing glasses when you look at this. I'll make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to have that Tony Stark vision.
You don't wear meta glasses, do you? You ain't got none of that
Yeah,
stuff.
I
You're
will.
all into that. Oh, yeah, you will.
Hey, let me tell you something. Them things work, okay? Like, no hands, and to get all the things, like, I want one of them air bazookas, too,
What the heck is an air
for the
bazooka?
show. Like, it's like a little air gun. It shoots air across the room. Like you could, like, put a fart in there and shoot somebody with it.
I've seen that.
Like, I need
I
one.
did. I saw a video of somebody doing that to somebody.
Yes,
They shot
and they'll
a
never
fart
know.
across the room and hit the guy in the face.
he knew
Yes,
it.
that's
knew
it.
Yeah. I might
Yeah,
I might have to get one of them
it.
myself.
Y'all need one for the booth.
I just don't know how you trap it.
Everybody over there is over 40. You don't need that bazooka.
Yeah. Hey, it
you
happened. It happened. They didn't need a air gun. I was bent down trying to get something out of the little fridge at the show in Birmingham, and
Oh, you got crop dust.
somebody lit it up. I couldn't get out of the floor. I felt like I was one of them old men that was falling and couldn't get up.
Help, I couldn't get up.
Yeah, it was awful. Yeah, that's a group. That bunch with Legacy. I'm telling you, you can't trust none of them.
Uh-uh.
So
None of them. Not a lick.
No, none whatsoever.
Not that Dustin guy either.
I hope to be wearing a bow tie in Nashville.
Oh, you waiting?
You will. I've been working on them. I've been working hard. They're gonna be nice too.
I told Grace you had her some earrings coming.
I do. I got earrings. I've been working hard. I started making coasters too. Coasters, bow ties, hats. I'm doing feather art now.
Feather art.
When do you have time to do all this stuff?
Yeah, you can't be doing all that.
I really don't, but I make time.
No, you don't. You lay on the bank on the sandbar for all weekend.
Heck yeah, that's the best kind. That's the best kind.
Well,
best kind. I'm gonna tell you something. That event was so eventful. There were girls out there in thongs. I mean,
what?
I'm talking about little girls, medium girl, big girls. I mean,
listen.
I want that much confidence.
Oh,
you got it.
That I can wear a thong.
Ugh.
Some of them don't got it to flaunt.
They just don't care.
That's what it is. Because there's some people, they can be too skinny wearing the thong, and there's actually
that was me. Real big. I look like a number 2 pencil with no eraser. Like, I straight up, like, if you see me walk behind the tent pole, you couldn't even see me. I disappeared. I ain't got no body. I got more head than I got body.
Well, you make up with a personality.
And, you know, that's what God said. God said, you know what? If I gave you the looks and personality, I'd be dangerous. He was like, you know what? I'll give you the personality because the world don't need both. So, you know, I'm not a 10, but my personality makes me a 9.5.
There you go. There you go.
And I'm okay with that. But in Alabama, I'm a 20.
What are you trying to say?
Well, that's just because you're not kin to anybody.
That's because I'm not kin to nobody. I don't have a broncle or an uncle or a munkle.
Well,
yeah.
I don't know. I've been working in Mississippi 4 weeks, and y'all got some characters there as well.
Oh, we do. I'm trying to tell you. We do.
You just got to make sure they have teeth.
Some of them ain't got the 7 teeth. I'm telling you.
That's where the that's where they invented the toothbrush, Mississippi. Than anywhere else, it'd been the teeth brush.
My mom said, I don't care who you date. First thing you do, tell them to smile at you. I'm telling you. My mom says, make them smile.
Make them smile.
Yes.
All right. Well, all right. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Okay.
Let's get to what we're here to talk about: Lyme disease.
Okay. Lyme disease.
Take us back. You're suffering with it. You've got, is it chronic? You've got chronic, long term, kind of like long COVID. You've got long Lyme disease. It won't go away.
Yeah.
So take us back to the start. When did you first notice something was wrong? I mean,
back in 2012, I was active. I was in college. I was playing sports, and it felt like I had the flu, and then they were treating me for the flu, and then they thought I had food poisoning. If you name it, they thought I had it, and they just treat me, and they were like, man, she's not getting any better. Well, I started going through doctors and doctors and doctors. Well, the longer I went, the worse it got. And I went through 8 doctors, and by the time I got to the doctor that I have now, I was 195 days in with chronic Lyme disease, which means there's 4 stages. The first stage is, you know, you got 30 to 60 days, and you hope and pray to God that you don't make it to 60, because then you've got a chance of it being permanent. But so stage 1 is basically like you have the bullseye, you have flu-like symptoms. Stage 2 is you got brain fog, same flu-like symptoms. Your back is starting to hurt. You've got neurological problems, musculatory problems, and then by the time you get to stage 3 and 4, you got all of them compared to in first, second, third, all of them. And by that time you get to 4, you have meningitis, which I've had meningitis 3 times. Oh. But it's only Lyme meningitis.
So there was no time at all. You even said, you know, I got bit by a tick. You didn't. Yeah, I mean come and went and you didn't even know it happened, apparently.
No, I mean, I had a rat. Don't get me wrong. Like, I was an outside girl. I loved outside, so I never thought about it. Like mosquitoes, never thought about it. And I can remember having a perfect bullseye. I actually had 2 spots. One was on my left leg and one was on my right arm. And never thought anything about it because, I mean, I never found the tick the first time or the second time I got diagnosed. And so, I mean, there's several people that I've met along the way that have the same disease I do. They're not as infected as I am, but they never remember getting bit.
So did you ever bring it up to the doctors and say, hey, could it be Lyme disease? Or you just listen to them and they go, oh, food poisoning or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Like, not one single doctor cared to test me because in their mind, Mississippi did not have a high Lyme disease number.
Yes. You know what? Let me stop you right there because I was listening to a gamekeeper's podcast.
Yep.
And they had a guy on there and he was a tick guy. And he said on their podcast, there's never been a case of Lyme disease in Mississippi.
Yep.
He said this is in the past year.
Yeah, I remember you telling me.
Yeah, I mean, because I like to fell out.
Months ago.
So
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you was traveling around like you do now, but I mean, you could have got bit in Texas or Louisiana or somewhere. But I mean, there is cases of there's plenty of cases in Mississippi. So yeah, I mean, I that's a bold statement for somebody to say that. I think it
is.
I think they're stepping way out of their lane, and there's a lot of people suffering with it to say they didn't get it in Mississippi that live in Mississippi. You know, just like here.
It blows my mind because it's not only me. I had a buddy of mine. He knows someone, or it's either his son or he knows someone. It's been so long ago, but his son, our friend's son, got diagnosed back before 1980. So like Lyme disease has been around, but people don't want to talk about it because it's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
To them, it's not a big deal. But to me, it's ruined my life. And I mean, I'm grateful. I mean, like, there's people out there dying, and I get to live, but there's people like me that are suffering because of it.
Oh, yeah.
And there's nobody trying to talk about it to make awareness. And then now, all of a sudden, it's blowing up. And people are talking about these numbers and this and that. No, it's been here. It's been here. And they're like, oh, this is a conspiracy theory. You mean to tell me that I'm a conspiracy? I mean, that's what I've been getting since I come out with the first time that I've talked about it.
You talking about from haters on social media and stuff?
No, like they're talking about Bill Gates planted this, or this is Bill Gates' work, or, like.
I've heard that since the Alpha-Gal crap came out and Bill Gates was doing it. But
but it's been here.
Oh, yeah.
These ticks been here. They've been here. If they look up the Texas Lone Star tick, they've been here. And I mean, yes, climate, population, people traveling. I mean, and now mosquitoes are carrying them.
What?
So I mean, it's not just one thing carrying them now.
You can get Lyme disease from a mosquito?
Yes, mosquitoes can carry now Lyme and Rocky Mountain and West Nile.
That's all new. Well, I knew West Nile.
Yeah, I knew West Nile.
But you're telling me something today that I did not know.
Me either.
That I did not know.
Which is scary.
Yeah.
Well, it is scary.
And it's like you said, I think Lyme disease has been around since ticks have been around, but people just got sick. Mm-hmm. They didn't know what they had. Yeah. Back in the old days, they just say, Pawpaw got sick and died or whatever, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Same way with the Alpha-Gal stuff. It was just like, Aunt Betty she just, her stomach hurt every time, we had a barbecue or something, she would get sick. They didn't know what it was. So I'm with you. I think all this has been around. I do think I attribute, and you tell me what you think. I think we have more ticks today because we have more deer. Deer, this time of the year, I get pictures of them with hundreds, if not thousands of ticks. You'll see pictures where they're dead. You've had so many ticks. But we've got more deer than we've had probably in forever. I mean, even before they almost got, killed out. And they're in every state, every county. I mean, everybody's got deer now. And
yeah, I mean, but you got to think about turkeys too. Turkeys, deer, coons.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a traveling organism. I mean, parasite. I mean, it's just crazy.
And we're
just crazy.
And we're outdoors, men and women, and just like you, we travel hunt. Now, 20 years ago, people might travel to go deer hunting. That's dead of the winter. You're not going to see many ticks. But look at what's going on now with everybody out there chasing 49 and, trying to kill turkeys in every state. I mean, we're not, I'll never kill one in every state, but I love traveling. I didn't think I would, but I love it. And just seeing the new places and meeting new people, but you're exposed. Yeah. I mean, when we were was we in Missouri? Where was the ticks crawling? Missouri, wasn't it? Where Roger was sitting down and you could see them crawling on the ground.
Yeah.
Of course, I take a tick bite period minus the Lyme disease. When I get bit, it's there for a month or two. I mean, it's terrible. So I take all the precautions, bug sprays and Prometheum, and I do everything I can do to not get bit. And this year, I went all season, never got a tick bite.
Me either this time.
And I did last year. Didn't get a tick bite turkey hunting. I come home, walked the dogs through the woods and got two. Not because I didn't have on my, I didn't treat my clothes or anything. I was just walking the dogs around. I got a squirrel dog. I carry him out in the woods. So I think, we're now where people are traveling more. We've always been travelers, people moving to California and back to up and down and all around. But now we're, more sports, but people are out, our hunters are out traveling all over the country. And we're getting exposed to more places. I don't know if there's any more ticks than we have right here in Alabama. They seem to be everywhere. I could walk out through the woods in a pair of shorts right now and flip-flops, and I'd probably have 4 or 5 on me.
Yeah, they're horrible. They're horrible. I mean, Mississippi, Kentucky, Oklahoma. But the thing about it is, not all ticks carry Borrelia burgdorferi, which is the Lone Star tick. That's where the Lyme disease comes from. Not all ticks carry the one. It's just different ones, and everybody thinks what blows my mind is it's all ticks. No, it's the Texas Lone Star tick. It's got a perfect white dot on its back. I had to cover this not too long ago. Lyme disease caused a lot of my infertility of me not being able to have children because I can pass it to my children through the placenta. Like Lyme disease can be transmitted through the placenta. So, and now that's in my blood. Like that's the seriousness of it because it has made its way. The spirochete has made its way into my bloodstream.
I did not know that either.
And I can't, it
makes sense.
I can't give blood. I can't donate blood. So.
Well, I didn't think about the blood donation but it makes sense. That all makes sense because it's a blood-borne disease. So.
Yep.
So when you went through your 8, 9, 10 doctors or whatever, is the doctor you have today, is he the one that diagnosed you or, finally
He's the one that found it.
So when he told you that, what'd you think? I mean, was it relief?
I was like,
scare you?
I was like, I'm going to be honest with you. Never Google your symptoms because you'll only have 3 days to live. Yeah. And I had already diagnosed myself. I was like, Mom, I'm dying. That's it. I'm dying. And it got to the point where I couldn't, my words, I could hear myself, but I couldn't, my words were all confused. Like I was discombobulated. Like like I was having trouble like using my hands, my arms. Like I was just so sick. My brain, my thinking was just fogged. I couldn't think straight. I was like, there is something wrong with me. And, like medically, people hate the word doctors, chronic Lyme. They like to think of it as, post-treatment Lyme disease, which is the same thing. But, and to me, it was like, the pain in my muscles, and I was so stiff and I couldn't move my neck. And if I would move, I was so sick. And, it led to me being diagnosed with my first time having Lyme meningitis. And then that led to me having it 2 more times. But people don't realize what the effects of Lyme not being treated correctly, because there's so much misdiagnosis. Lyme can be associated with fibromyalgia because of the symptoms, MS.
I was gonna ask you if somebody that's Vonda said, it's fibromyalgia, since they couldn't figure it out. That's there's no real test for fibromyalgia.
No.
So I know my first wife, not my current wife, my first wife, she had fibromyalgia. Terrible. And it's a terrible disease. It's real. It's real.
It is.
But people that don't understand it will sit there and say it's all in your head. And I'm sure people probably told you that. You're just, you're thinking yourself sick or whatever.
Yeah, and I get that a lot. And I get a lot of, you're faking this, it's not that bad. Like the world thinks that a person that's sick with a chronic illness, that we're supposed to just lay down and just die. I'm not supposed to have a life. I'm not supposed to look like I'm not sick. Like I had somebody make a comment to me at this last show that we were all at. They were like, you don't look sick. Okay, well, there's people out there that have types of cancer that don't look like they have cancer.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just, we put these labels on people and think they're not supposed to, be sick.
Yeah.
So
no, I think that's, some people might be being cruel about it, but I think it's ignorance. Most of them don't realize they've never been sick or had something like, anything remotely close. And I've never had Lyme disease. I sat down in a bed of seed ticks one time. I had hundreds of them all over me. I mean, I had hundreds of bites. So thank God my doctor I went to, because I made it through the night, but I didn't sleep. I was just eat up. And he started treating me instantly for Lyme disease. He didn't even, he said, we're not even going to check. We're just going to treat you, like it was. Thank God, apparently it was. I didn't have it. It must not have been long star ticks, but it was all those little bit, they look like fleas, but there were thousands of them.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I think that was another thing of me, was going back to Mississippi. People like these doctors, they don't care. We're in a society, in a world now, that they don't care about you. They just want the money. Like we're just treating the symptoms, and we're not doing the work to figure out what's going on. They're just treating the symptoms at that time. And that's what my doctors were doing. They didn't care what was going on. They just wanted to make sure I felt good for the next few days until something else happened.
I've always said it that there's no money in cures. I mean, doctors don't make money off of healthy people. You might see a commercial where they want you to take vitamins and be healthy, but no.
Right.
They just, there's no money in being healthy. That's why they fought these weight loss drugs so hard. How bad that could be for you. And this, I'm going, well, these diabetics have been taking it for, years. They wanted a bunch of fat people running around, and
that's like peptides too. And I'm going to tell you, the best thing that's happened to me is when I decided to treat myself. I started doing research on peptides and my inflammation, my stomach. And even though even though I'm about to have another surgery because I'm still dealing with my gut because of Lyme and my other genetics. Shout out to my parents for that. But peptides have really helped me with my other issues that I do have. There's some medicine that I have to take, but they really have helped me.
Well, people are taking peptides now for weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look out, because it's not really regulated. But as soon as the government get their hands on it, they're gonna make it hard to get.
I know.
So,
and see, like, another thing about Lyme is that it comes with co-infection. So again, that goes back to being diagnosed correctly. Instead of like, oh, you have depression or you have anxiety or you have fibromyalgia, there's so many misdiagnoses because they do miss the fact of they're not getting the correct blood test, so it just depends what these doctors are looking for, what they want to look for, if I may say.
Well, right now, I mean, what you got? Do you have anything that, symptoms that just persist, that just mess up your daily life? I mean, is there something that's every day? Well, yeah,
I'm all like my fatigue, I have memory loss, and I know that sounds really bad, but I have chronic arthritis, numbness, and I have tingling. There's some days that it hurts for me to walk. Some days I can't use my hands.
Does anything?
I just have a lot of issues underneath.
Does anything like trigger it? Weather, stress, eat something?
Just weather, over walking. Some of the times the stuff that I eat, I have to stay away of a lot of foods with acid in them. Yeah. Like tomatoes, can't have anything with tomatoes.
Oh, that'd kill me. I love tomatoes.
Me too.
I still have heart, cardiac, and I have a lot of swelling, and then, have a lot of gut problems. So I just have to be really careful what I eat, how much I walk, or especially being around a lot of people when it's sick season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I have no immune system, so I get sick quickly.
Well, that's a good thing about being a turkey hunter like you are. You're out there by yourself most of the time. So
I love it. It's so quiet.
Best time of
the
year.
So peaceful. Yes. I love me some turkeys. And I don't, the reason my love for turkey is why I ended up this way, but I wouldn't do it all over again if I could. I would do it the exact same way.
Well, that's the right attitude. For sure.
I just love the turkey.
You still got your turkeys? I know we're fixing to jump off in a hole there, but so.
Yeah, I got so many turkeys now. I'm still collecting.
What different breeds you got, or do you just whatever they are, they are?
Well, I got blues, reds, bronze, white, easterns, Rio, a ghoul mix. I got a hybrid mix. I don't know what Jerry is. I don't know. They just all got together and bred anyway, that's this. I don't know what he is, but he's nice. He's pretty. He's just mixed. Yeah. Real mixed. Yeah, he's got 3 daddies. I don't know.
Oh, well. I know it's helped you turkey calling some too. You get to hear it all.
I get to sit it. They love when I go in there and talk to them and call to them. They know it's me. It's so crazy. They know when I'm on my way home. You can hear them from the fence. They're coming. They're coming running.
They'll be glad to see you whenever you make it home. Are you gonna make it home tonight, or are you going to stay tonight with your buddies?
I'll probably go home tonight. I need to go home. I miss home. My dog misses me. My mom said he won't even look at her. He's so mad. Ain't nothing like home.
No, that's right.
No.
That's right. Well,
Ain't nothing like home. And my turkeys need me.
well, other than your peptides, what you said, you've done your research, kind of your own research. What have doctors, what have they been treating? What do they treat you with? I mean, is it antibiotics or, you know, I mean,
lots of antibiotics. Like
supplements? I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you.
So I do deoxycycline, and then I do Rocephin. I have IV. So with mine being so bad, mouth antibiotics don't work for me.
Yeah.
It has to go direct to the source. And I'm on my 17th Mediport. I've had, 17 ports, and then, this is number 17. I've had 13 pick lines now on both my arms. And then the spinal taps, blood patches, and I'm about to be on my 37th surgery. So it's just been a ride.
So anybody, you know what? And I was thinking that when you said people say, well, you don't look sick. I thought, well, all they got to do is go back and look at your Facebook page.
Gosh.
See you laying in the hospital with tubes all hooked to you. So
yeah, it's been a ride. Like, you know, the feeding tubes, the GI tubes, like that's when people make comments to me like, or my favorite line right now is when, dang girl, you sick again? Or dang girl, you back in the hospital? Like man, like I didn't choose to be here. I didn't choose this life. This life chose me. Okay. Like I you know, people, I know a lot of it is like haters, but people really, if you wouldn't say it to somebody that is like sick, don't say it to somebody else. Like, because you don't know what that person's going through. And as somebody that I'm pretty tough, but I don't want to be in the hospital all the time. And I think I should have my own room by now as much as I've been in the hospispittal. I mean, like,
go have the Laura
I should have
Edell
a room
wing.
with my name on it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Do you know when these?
But it's been a ride.
Do you know when these flare ups are coming on, or does it just hit you all at one time? You just wake up and you're sick and like, I got to go to the hospital.
I never know. Which I've been doing this since 2012, so I know my symptoms, and like my mom knows. I don't never say like I need to go to the hospital, but when I tell you that I need to go to the hospital, just know it's bad. And my mom's figured it out. Like it's pretty bad when I want to go to the hospital. Like either I can't handle my pain anymore, or something's going on where I can't move my neck. And normally that means I've got meningitis again. Or so I have a lot of co-infections because of Lyme, not just one. So when you get co-infections, then you're working into another line of where's my infection coming in from this time. So when I get sick with a cold, my colds are worse than other people's because my body's having to work overtime because I don't have an immune system. That's just like a normal kidney infection. I turned septic within a week because my body's trying to fight it and I can't. So it just depends on what kind of sick I am.
Yeah. Yeah. So a cold could cause one for you to go off one direction, and something else could cause something else.
I don't know. Like, and so like with me being diagnosed with Lyme, like now that I know my symptoms, see, when this first started, they were telling me I had the flu or I had a virus or what was it? Endometriosis, and then it become, rheumatoid arthritis or lupus, anxiety, fibromyalgia. But see, Lyme mimics those, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I tell people, please fight your doctor and tell them, you've got to tell them what kind of blood test, like tell them to test your IgGs, test your IgMs, do a CBC, do a blood panel, do a Lyme test, do a Rocky Mountain test. Like these are so important. And if the doctor doesn't want to do it, make them do it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even understand that because they love running tests.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They'll run tests for nothing.
They sure do.
I had a physical the other day, and I had some stuff that my insurance wouldn't even pay for because they just request it, and I had to have a little talk with them. I said, before you start sending me out or doing blood work on certain things, you better make sure my insurance going to cover it. Of course, with Lyme disease, it would, or something chronic and not just Lyme disease, any kind of major problem, do them tests. I don't care whether it gets paid for or not.
You're right.
I want to know. You can't get well if you don't know.
No, and then see, a lot of people think they have depression, anxiety, or they have insomnia, or a lot of people think they have OCD, but it's Lyme disease because it mimics these diagnoses.
Yeah,
and there's so many people that are sick, and there's so many people that are sick and they're misdiagnosed.
Well, it sounds like you probably had a pretty good support system around you with your mama and family and friends, I guess. Not the naysayers out there, but,
I've lost so many friends because of my disease, because people don't understand. Like, I can be good today, and my day can flip upside down. As you guys know, y'all have been with me for a while. Like, I can be good, and in a few minutes, I can go really bad. Like, I can't control my body, and people think I have control of it. And I can go 2 days and be great, and then my body turn upside down. Like, and my friends that used to be my friends, they would claim to be my friends, and they didn't understand how my body works, or how Lyme works, or how Rocky Mountain spotted fever works. Things all work different, especially when you get co-infections. So it's really made me learn who my friends are.
Well, I know for a fact. I mean, me and you may have messaged or all of us in a group text one evening, and the next day, I don't even know. I just happened to see, you make a post and dadgum, you're in the hospital.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It just went bad that quick.
It turns upside down real quick. It could go left. I just tell people, there's nothing I can do about it. Would I love to be in control? Yep. Am I in control? No. Nope.
No, but we know who he is.
Mm-hmm.
We do. And I'm grateful. He's blessed me. He really has. More than I deserve, really.
So since being diagnosed and now, long term or whatever you want, I guess that's the best way to put it. I don't know what else to call it, long term. Lyme disease. I mean, have you got involved with any other groups that, that try to get the word out, what an advocacy group,
advocates.
Hey, man, whatever. Listen, I'm just a redneck from Alabama. I don't know all these big words, but I didn't.
I haven't. I actually reached out to the gamekeeper, but I haven't got anybody to write me back yet because I would like to be on their podcast. But it is what it is.
I'll make sure next time I'm talking to one of them that I bring you up. But they're hard. They're hard people to get to do anything. I've been trying to get one or two of them on this podcast for a while, and I keep getting told, all you got to do is send me an email. Send me the email. We'll get it set up. Now, I've sent the emails, and I never get a response. But when you see them face to face, and and we're tied in, we're at West Point a couple times a year over there, and see them at Nashville.
But if I was one of these more important girls that are on social media, and they look a certain way and they have a certain following, I would be already on their podcast. And I mean that. I'm not sorry for saying that, but I'm not popular enough.
Well, I assume we got millions of listeners out there, but we got a pretty doggone good following now. Because trust me, they let us know when something goes wrong for sure. The other morning, I don't know what happened. It was last week's podcast. It didn't come out on time.
Steven,
it's supposed to be out on Monday mornings at 6 a.m. And that for some reason that morning I get an email that says it's published. I didn't even check my email. I didn't look at nothing. And then next thing I know, I get a call from Dustin. What's going on with the podcast? He done got a call. it's not out. And I went back and checked. It was scheduled right. So apparently there was some kind of computer glitch somewhere down the line. It came out, but it was about 6 hours late.
Yeah.
So hopefully we will get the word out, because I think it's very important. I mean, for adults, but especially kids. I mean, everybody's got their kids out now. I did mine. I mean, as soon as they could get out and go hunt with me, or go out scouting, or anywhere out fishing,
even fishing. Yeah.
It was and it wasn't even something that crossed my mind when my kids was little. I didn't think about it. I heard about it, but it wasn't near as, out in the public being talked about like it is now. And like you said, it's still not being talked about enough. I think that should be one of the first things a doctor should ask you when you go in, especially if of course, I guess if you have a tick, they would look at it. But if not, if you're just achy and not feeling good, and I don't know why they wouldn't ask you, well, are you an outdoors person? I mean, you fish, you hunt, or hike, or whatever. I mean, this isn't just hunters. I mean, hikers and bird watchers, and anybody that
just in your yard now.
Cutting grass in your yard. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yep. I mean, it could happen and Lyme disease deserves so much more attention than what it gets. Like, not just Lyme, all these tick diseases that don't get attention. Like, it's not just Lyme, and it's not just Rocky Mountain spotted fever, and it's not just alpha-gal. Like, there's so many other diseases that either you get or you get co-infected because you get one or the other. You could have several into one, but it's like people swipe it under the rug because it's not important. Like, people die from this.
Oh, I heard.
And I've been super blessed.
Well, I heard there's one they're worried about getting here to us, a tick disease in Australia that'll paralyze you.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That is.
Which Lyme disease can cause you to be paralyzed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rocky Mountain can cause you to be paralyzed.
Oh, I had he wasn't a close friend, but he was an acquaintance, I'll put it that way. And I ran into him a few years back, and he was on a cane. I mean, it looked like he had just come off chemo. You just had that look. And I said, man, what happened to you? I ran into him he owned the convenience store I was in. And he said, you're not going to believe this. He said, but I've had Rocky Mountain spotted fever, but it took, weeks or whatever, maybe a month or so before they figured out what it was, but it nearly killed him. I mean, he said, I am just now got to where I can walk with this cane. He was still in rehab. And that's what he's telling me, man, you got to be careful out there. And I didn't even know you could get Rocky Mountain spotted fever. I think all this stuff is named wrong. I mean, I thought you had to be in Colorado somewhere to get Rocky Mountain spotted fever, but you can get it anywhere. If the right tick bites you, you're going to get it. It don't matter if you're in Alabama or if you're in Washington State.
Mm-hmm. That's right. That's right. And just people don't realize that. But I'm just trying to help people. Like, I just want to make a difference.
Well, that's what we're trying to know, do.
Like, there is help.
Well, and what is the specialty of your doctor? I mean, I don't think he was just a general
infectious disease doctor.
Okay. That's what I was getting. I mean, generally, your general practitioner, when he couldn't figure it out, he'd say, you need to go see an allergy doctor or a so-and-so doctor. So did you just find him, or did somebody say, hey, you need to go see this kind of doctor?
Well, no, I ended up in the emergency room because it got to the point where I just couldn't figure life out. Like, my brain had completely just fogged. Like, my speech was slurred. I was in pretty bad shape, and they admitted me to the hospital, and that's where I met Dr. Penico, Dr. J.C. Penico, and he had recently retired. And but he took care of my father before my father passed away, and then now he's taking care of me. But he was the only doctor that would fight for me, and the only doctor that took his time to figure out what was wrong with me. It took him 5 minutes. 5.
Isn't that crazy? It's
because
crazy.
He cared for me. he cared for me, and that man fought for me. If my insurance wouldn't do what they needed to do, he would call them and he would cuss them out. And he would tell them, no, you're going to give her treatments. He would go to war for me.
That's my kind of doctor right there. And those are very few and far between.
Well, he retired, and I'm devastated.
Well,
But I mean, all the good ones are retiring, all of them.
I agree. We're in a sad state for medical care
But you
today.
know, I did everything by the book. I sprayed. I did this. I did that. But you know what? I still got sick. And I can sit here and tell everybody what you can, what you can't do. But if it's in God's plan for you, and that's what God's got written in your book, it's going to happen to you. And there ain't nothing you can do to prevent it.
No. We all headed down a road. I'm hesitant to say destiny or that kind of thing, because I don't necessarily.
Yep, destiny.
But
we're all destined.
Yeah.
Whatever God's got planned for us, it's going to be.
Yeah.
It's just how it's going to be. And that's where my faith is, that I have to hold on to, because either God's going to heal me in this life, or God, I know for a fact that God's going to heal me this life or the next.
There you go.
God is in control. So whatever which way it's going to be, I will be healed. But you know, I don't pray for God to heal me. I pray for God's will for me. And see, there's a lot of people that don't understand that. When somebody gets sick, we're praying for God to heal them. But what if it's not God's will to heal you?
Well, I mean, that's true. And that's what a lot of things people don't understand, period, about prayer, I think. And I'm not trying to go get religious in here, nothing.
Yeah.
But
Me neither.
just because you pray for it don't mean that's what you're supposed to be getting.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
One of my unfavorite singers sings that song, Unanswered Prayers, you know.
That's it.
So
it's a good one.
You just don't know. You just don't know what, but because of what you're going through might change 1 million lives. You don't know. You don't know how many lives you may have saved just by talking about your disease, coming on shows like this one, and, sharing your, for lack of a better word, testimony on this disease. And then, so hopefully, I'm sure there's doing research out there every day. They'll come up with something to, get you completely healed
I
up.
don't know if I would
days.
take it. If it come from the government, I'm not taking it.
Well,
they ruin everything. If they get their hands on them peptides, I'm not taking it either. They just ruin it.
Well, I believe this to my soul. If there's a disease out there, not man-made, that there's a natural cure for it somewhere in the world. I believe that. I honest to God believe it. I mean, there's a plant you could boil or cook or chew on, or there's an animal you could eat or something. I mean, if for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. So I believe it. So that's a disease that comes from nature. There's a way to get past it somewhere down the line. Now, like you said, you got all these stages. You may get to a point of no return, but and I'm not saying you're at no point of no return. We don't know that. We don't know what next week, next year, next month, whatever has in store. So
no, but there's a man that does, and I believe that, and I hang on to that. When I want to give up, when I've had enough, I just remember that there's one person that holds my faith in the palm of his hands, that when he is ready for me, that'll be the day I can give up. But I'm going to fight, and I'm going to keep on, because there's other people out there like me that want to give up, and I want to be the reason somebody kept going.
Well, and like I said, talking about it, being vocal about it, not taking no, for the answer, just spreading the word on it. That may be the whole calling, the whole reason, you were, infected with this. You just don't know. We don't know. You'll know one of these days. You'll get to ask the question, and you'll get the answer. If you even care about it, then you might not be worried about it.
By then, I'll be 50 years old in a nursing home.
Hey, whoa, how old? Hold on now. I'm already past that one. Don't be saying that. Say 80. Say 80. Don't say 60. Good Lord, girl.
I'll be right with you guys. I'm going to look for us a nice place for a senior retirement home, and I hope they have turkeys.
Well, I'm the one that's going to be scouting them out. I'll be there for you or Dustin. Dustin said he's going to come check me out and take me turkey hunting.
A place for Dad.
As long as you wear that bazooka, that bottom, that bazooka, the Duke of the 4th of July outfit. Just make sure you wear it.
We'll just call them the 250.
Yeah. That's the 250.
The 250 outfit. Yeah, the 250.
Hey, we had people on docks all around us. Stop what they were doing and come to the edges.
Boats coming by. You just wouldn't
believe it. When you do see it, you'll know, you'll understand. And I'll just say this: I wasn't physically fit enough to be wearing what I was wearing. I should have known better being an old man like I am. 61-year-old man out there dressed like that.
Hey, but there was 3 other young guys that said they were going to do it, and they didn't do it. That
is true.
The 2 old guys held it down.
You know what? These young guys, and I'm not exactly sure how old you are, and that's not something you're supposed to ask women, but I got a son that's 35.
I'm 36.
Okay. Well, see, you could be my daughter, because I didn't have him till I was 25. See there? Or that, or a sugar daddy one. I don't know which, but yeah. So I'm there. But anyway, him, my son-in-law, who's about the same age, and who was the other one?
There's one more.
I know. I can't remember, but he was young. He was a young gun. They all chickened out. See, once you cross, I'm going to say once you cross that 40 line, you've already crossed it, because you don't give a crap what you say to anybody for the most part. You'll just tell them. You'll just tell them.
Say it.
That's right. Hey, you save a lot of stress.
Don't ask me. Yeah, don't ask me if you do not want to know, because I don't care if you get mad. At least I told you what I feel.
That's right. Hey, truth sets you free.
Ain't no room for these coochies.
No. Yeah, that's right.
Sets me free.
We ain't no coochies. That's right. Ain't no,
No, not no coochies.
No. But apparently I got a son-in-law and a son that is, because as soon as Dustin sent me the link to order this outfit, I forwarded it right on to them. I ordered mine and I sent it right on to them, and neither one of them had the guts. They didn't have the guts. Now, they stood up there and laughed. Yeah, they found it funny, but I found out a lot about them too that day.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who
there's a lot of men like that. There's a lot of men like a lot of men like that. A lot of men got coochies.
Yeah, you're right. That's what's wrong with this world. A lot of it.
It is. I mean, it's sad that we live in a world where I got to ask you for your birth certificate.
You're right.
I'm telling you, I got to be like, no, I need to see your birth certificate.
I don't even know if that shows it anymore, does it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that don't even tell you the truth anymore. You can put down on a birth certificate whatever you want to.
Well, it'd be blank now.
See, that's why you got to make sure you're dating somebody between 1975, 63, 60, like from 1960s to 2009. Don't go after that, because then you just stay between them eras.
Hey, my kid's mother used to get on my butt. I was hard on my two. I mean, they had to get jobs. They had to work for what they had. Well, and you said, you're too hard on them. You're too hard on them. I said, my job's to make them men. They're going to have a well, if they're lucky or whatever, maybe might not be lucky, but if they're going to have a family, have a wife and kids and have to work, pay for it, you can't be living in mama's basement drinking Mountain Dews and playing video games. That ain't the way.
No.
You gotta be used to failures too.
That's right. That's right. But I ask people when I meet them, I'll say, do you know what MySpace is, or AOL Instant Messenger? did you ever have a razor or a bag phone? If they can't tell me any of that, they're too young for me.
I still have an AOL email account that I use daily.
See, but that's that generation though. If they know about that, I know that they're not confused about what gender they are. And I tell people, if you don't know what you are, go out there and milk that bull out there and tell me what. Just let me know. Let me know how that works out. Let me know.
Yep.
That email was produced on dial-up.
Oh yeah. No, if you've never connected, if you've never surfed the web, if you never surfed the web on dial-up, you ain't even talking. I tell some of these young people, I walk in to buy a computer or a new phone or something, and they want to talk to me like I'm some old man that don't know nothing. I go, son, I told one day, I said, I'm the generation that invented this.
Yeah.
This is the generation where cellular technology came along, Windows.
The Nokia brick.
I had one.
That's the best phone ever made.
I had several bricks, and let me tell you what, I ain't going to say what happened, but that brick saved my life one day. I knocked somebody in the side of the head with it, was trying to take some money from me. I hit him with a brick, and it was a brick because the battery flew off of it. That's how hard I hit him. I hit them.
Because you couldn't. Those were indestructible.
I had it in my hand. So
yeah, I tell people though, if you know about the Oregon Trail too, I can talk to you because you're not confused about what gender you are.
If you've ever watched Lonesome Dove, Laura will.
Yeah, Lonesome Dove.
Or Napster. If you know what Napster is, if you burnt some mixtapes.
Yeah, LimeWire.
Yeah, LimeWire. Mix some CDs. You know what's up.
I was before that.
Yeah.
I was hanging out with the cellular generation that was when the first CD players, and they were trying to create software to rip CDs.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Now it's probably about to get loud in here because my best friend and the baby are getting in here. So.
That's fine. That's fine. I tell you, we probably need. We appreciate you talking about the Lyme disease stuff, but tell us what's on the horizon for Laura Edell Outdoors.
Well, dove season is right around the corner, and then dove, deer, duck, and then geese. So that's about it. We just wrapped up show season. So after show season, we just getting ready for doves.
Well, good deal.
Not a lot, you know. I'm just winging it.
There you go.
That's about it.
Well, look, I know you're hungry and wanting to eat too, so we're gonna let you go. But we appreciate your time. And finally, we've had things pop up. You've had things pop up, and we finally made it work out.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, I never know when my health's so up and down, but I'm always here for y'all, and I truly appreciate it. And I will be seeing y'all again. We're going to be turkey hunting, so. There
you go. You got to get us on a Mississippi bird. We ain't got a Mississippi bird yet.
I got y'all. I got you.
All right.
We got Alabama birds.
Yep. We got you something in Alabama whenever you want to get over here. So.
Well, we'll chase those turkeys.
Well, all right. Well, look, we're going to let you go. I know it's been a long day for you on the road. But we'll talk soon.
Well, okay. Well, I'll be talking to y'all later, and y'all behave. Don't be wearing that thong.
We'll try not to. Only once a year.
Well, thank y'all, and I enjoyed it. And give me a shout.
I will. We will. Thank you, Laura.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Well, that was pretty interesting.
She's always a good time.
I'm going to tell you.
I don't think I think she's like us. She slowed down a lot, but I bet in her day, it was a good time sitting around drinking cold beer with her.
Oh, I imagine so.
Oh, because she don't care what she says.
No.
She's funny.
And you gotta love that Southern Mississippi drawl. Yeah. And, you know, she's just a good old girl. Like redneck girl.
Mm-hmm. She is that.
So, but I did learn a few things, and, well, there she was thanking us. So,
I heard it go. I thought it was mine. And my mother had texted me.
It was she was just thanking us for being on the podcast, and apologizing for the baby. And hey, look, listen, folks, we don't edit. We're live when we're recording, and you hear what we hear. So anyway, I learned a lot tonight. I hope you did. I hope the people out there, everybody did. Take the precautions. Bow season, ticks are still, I mean, they're crawling everywhere.
Squirrel season.
Squirrel,
Because it opens even earlier. So if you're going to take kids squirrel hunting, spray them down.
Hey, go buy, if you don't want to make your own, just run into Walmart and buy you a can of Promethium. Sawyers.
Spray down.
So,
Apparently, they need to keep mosquito spray on you.
well, I didn't know that, and I'm going to 100%
do some more
confirm that,
research
but
yeah.
I don't doubt it one bit. I
don't
mean, if
either.
it's bloodborne, think about it. If it's bloodborne, and my understanding is that tick bites a rat or something, and that's how it gets it. And then it's transported all over the world by bigger animals or crawling on you.
Host.
Because they feed from the time, as soon as they can jump on something.
Mm-hmm.
So, now don't quote me on that, but I think I heard that it comes from, if they bite a rat or something other and they get it somehow or another. It's not just genetically in the tick.
Right.
It's in them too. They got it. Of course, it don't affect them. It don't affect deer. Looks like they could come up with something like that if it find out why it doesn't affect a deer. Now, 1,000 tick bites affects a deer. It'll kill them. I've done seen pictures of them this year laying dead with thousands of ticks on them.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also been seeing where people are treating their corn with ivermectin to try to help the deer. I saw something today about sulfur blocks. You saw that?
Mm-mm. No, I didn't
They
see
are
that.
putting out they're using, I think they use it in the cattle industry. It's a sulfur salt block. And it's supposed to help repel the ticks. So if your deer's licking on the sulfur, get the sulfur in you. But of course, I saw comments too. It's like, I use it and I ain't seen no difference. And I've seen some people say that never been bit. Of course, some people, and it's true, on a tick or on a person, some people, it don't taste good. They won't bite you.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Cuz Strickland talking about he's never been tick bit. He never had a tick bite. But it's something in them. Maybe, something you sweat out or something is in your body chemistry. I don't have that luxury.
I'm not that guy.
No, not me either. Well, anyway. Well, you got anything else you want to cover? We're not really doing, there ain't no more shows. Like I said, show season's about done.
Yep.
We didn't make it to Montgomery. That'd been the only closest one to get to. Still want to,
We might make it to West Point.
yeah, there is that one in West Point.
We did last year. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how your work's going by then.
Yep.
I hear it's
This is going to be here at 9. I looked at the radar.
Okay.
It's going to be bad at 9 here.
Well, we fixing to get off. So buy a T-shirt if you ain't got one. Get ready for turkey season. It'll look good even if you deer hunting. Just at the deer camp where you turkey.
My brother
around.
had his on Sunday. I was proud of him.
So do that. Share this podcast with your friends. We're trying to grow this thing. It really helps if you'll go like Apple or Spotify and once you're following us and give us 5 stars, and it's even better if you'll type a little sentence
Write
in
a
there.
little
Great
review.
podcast, something, anything. Now, if you don't like us, don't worry about it. Just go on about your business, because we ain't gonna have to worry about you listening again anyway.
Yeah. Send us a message.
There you go.
PM us if you got
That's
a problem.
right. That's right. Well, all right. If you got nothing else, I say we get on out of here.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. We'll talk to you in about a week. Till then, take care of your trees, because that's where the turkeys sleep.
We're talking hunting, fishing, life in between. Out in the wild, we're chasing big dreams. And 2 voices at the table, stories to share. Pouring out laughs and a whole lot of care. It's the meeting to grab a plate and stay a while. We're serving up the stories with a down-home style. let's make some memories. From campfires glowing to a cast in the stream, big game stories and a few wild schemes. We'll dig deep, we'll keep it light and fun. Two storytellers under the rising sun. It's the meeting to grab a plate and stay a while. We're serving up the stories with a down-home style. Outdoors, culture, and life's little surprises. Come for the heart, and let's make some memories. So if you love the woods and the open air, a laugh, a thought, or a story to share, pull up a chair, you're part of the crew. This is your home at the meet and two. It's a meeting too. Grab a plate and stay a while. We're serving up the stories with a down-home style. Outdoors, culture, and life's little surprises. Come for the heart, and let's make memories. Meeting to podcast. We're glad you're here.